February 7, 2023, Marcus Giavanni here. Marcus Giavanni Search by Marcus Giavanni, Google, YouTube, all social channels, and this is what it looks like. 16 million, but you have to understand how wordings and words work. Um, so, Denver Right, Colorado Politics for Denver Rights News, that is going to be a new platform for profit. For profits will beat 5013Cs that are not doing the right thing, and it's very very easy to index the people and find them and look at their social channels. But see, I don't have to do that now. Artificial intelligence does. And so when you look at the Ballotpedia, we did a thing with Leslie Graves. She is the editor and publisher. And so I don't think they're very straight as they think they are. And because they're not local, they can have a person here and stuff, but they're really out of, their home office is in Wisconsin. So in order to be genuine, your home office has to be in Denver, not, well, we have an office in Denver and Wyoming and Snackle. You know, you one main office, and that's what we do, our main office. So we're just indexing them all, and we're letting them all know right in the front, especially Kelly. You see her commercial, being a snowplow driver? Big fucking deal. Are you fucking people crazy? You really gonna vote somebody just because she's a snowplow driver? Aren't you being a little racist because you're not gonna vote for Leslie Harrod, who's also a lesbian? I mean, who's been indexed as somebody that's all of her phone calls, all her emails. These people are so far behind. They're gonna take Denver down to the darkest pits of hell. But hey, we gotta get to the lowest part before we can start growth. And with Mayor Hancock and Webb, they guys are all outdated, and they just think that, oh, hey, it's just gonna go away. And and you try to tell these people nicely, boldly, rudely, they don't want to listen. Well, Generation Z and the millennials are listening, and they know now that it's all about quality, not quantity. Somebody that's been fighting. I've been fighting for 12 years trying to get on that ballot. I did one year, 2015, came in second. They didn't have a Denver mayoral debate. I would have crushed Hancock. Totally. Yeah, I can't write. My spelling sucks. I'm ADHD, chronic, have been my whole life, and nobody cares about people like us. Why we miss our court dates, why we show up late. Because we don't look like we're challenged. I think I look like I'm challenged, but that's just me when I look in the mirror. Because I'm always making faces at myself because I crack myself up. But, when it comes to handlers, I'll take 100 of them because I'll keep them busy while they keep me busy. On time, proofreading all my work. I'll send my little private stuff out, but it's still going to have typos. I taught my artificial intelligence, my assistant, all my bad habits, and now it repeats what I do. So it's just crazy how that works. But if you do the right thing, folks, you will not have any bad content in you. Like the life locks and all that kind of. Those are some people that do some pretty stupid stuff, man. So they're gonna just keep paying all these apps that just keep taking all your content, and they own you. I have very, very little apps on. I have no media apps on my phone, no weather app except what comes on the phone. Right now I have when you think about Xfinity and all the money they're bilking us for. See, if I was mayor, we would be doing an apps tax. So all these people that are coming in with their little platforms of financial advice, and they're breaking all kinds of rules, and all those people that went to school, but see, that's inequity. Well, just because you went to school, you were privileged. This person's not, he can't be privileged. I know people that were poor as shit and they went to college and they own businesses. So where are they coming up with this? And that's the stuff that's going to destroy them. Because artificial intelligence doesn't have emotions. It, it's just it. It just layers and layers of true false algorithms that now go into two different entities in my metaverse: IoT, Internet of Things, and then DW, Dark Web. And so neither one's right or wrong. It's just your beliefs. Like some people think, God, I don't want to do the right thing. Fuck that. My life's short. I'm going to go live robustly and get in all kinds of trouble. Okay, you go to the dark web. All the smut, all the child pornography, all that bullshit, all that shit that they just been enabling. So, and now it's all triggered by our voices, by our conversations. You know, and I think about Mayor Hancock coming out saying that we're Silicon Mountain. He just talks. That's why Lori Lightfoot got her ass handed to her. That Chicago way of bullshit ain't working no more. And when they went, oh my God, they don't even know. And our adversaries know, and they're working everything against us. And if you watch how, anyways, if you see something, you better tell Homeland Security. That's all I can say. But I can tell you right now that all these candidates that are making us look like a bunch of fucking idiots, and every single one of those candidates are that way. Every single fucking one of you. And I say that because none of them ever called me, oh, I'm going to vote for a mayor. None of those mayors called me and said, hey, gee. No, I get dumb little text messages from Kelly trying to put her red lips all over me. And when I seen that commercial for just snow plowing, that's the fucking whole reason, because she's a snowplow driver. Man, you guys got to get away from that high school. She's not even talking high school shit. They're like 8th grade shit. That's where we're at. And these next 4 years is going to put Denver down to its fucking knees. All its sports teams, everything. You guys are going to be cursed with the Spear Amendment. How do I know this? It's all right in front of you, man. And anybody that deserves it, I've lived in a lot of cities, and Denver deserves it, man. They deserve what's coming because good people sat back and did fucking nothing. While they all go, you know, I stood outside those King Supers and I watched girls who just, hey, I'm trying to get teachers paid more money. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have time. Get the fuck away from me. And what's really good about this, folks, is see, I don't do this. I didn't do this to be mayor. I did this to index. The final indexing, because I didn't get it. 12 years I never had the media. I never had politicians, because they're all Democrats. Nobody talk about the Spear Amendment except me. The only non-political candidate in the race. You got Paul Fiorino. What a wasted dude, man. He sucks dry everybody, man. He's a pig with no lipstick. I don't like Paul Fiorino at all. Not fucking at all. He's a worm. He's just like Ian Tafoya. And I heard they were lovers, but I don't know. What do I know? People talk shit about me all the time. I just laugh it off. I don't defend myself when shit I don't know. And that's been happening my whole fucking life, folks. And anyways, there's gonna be more to come. But I'm telling you, Gen Z, it's time to wake up. Because when all the other kids are going to war, not Denver kids, because it's coming. I'm 63 years old, and when I was your age, okay? All right, I was a young baby boomer. Listening to the Vietnam War my whole fucking life. Vietnam War was like, what, 1955 to 72, 73? I don't remember. Look it up. I do know, but you guys got to look it up. But all the adults in my life back then all lied. Same president, same shit, same people voting for the same shit because they're just so party affiliated that they'll take their party and let their party ram them right into a fucking wall. Kill all their fucking kids, kill their fucking grandparents, anybody in the fucking car, including the fucking pet. And that's where we are now. And our adversaries are watching. We are so divided. People aren't coming to spend money. People with money ain't coming to our country to spend money. And that's going to fall out short. Soon as this internet, soon as the social credit system scores and rankings hit, we own that. But see, that's the thing, folks. Don't get mad at me. Because when the shit hits the fan, I still got all the assets. I wrote all the programming. I did everything for future conversations of growth. While everybody else talked about being the first woman, being the first colored person, being the first fucking person that didn't work anything in any industry, and yet they're brain surgeons, killing all kinds of people. Well, they don't care because you know how that goes. Someone asked me about abortions and what I thought. And I said, well, I think a woman has every right to have an abortion. If you want a glimpse of Denver's metaverse, go to cityandcountyofdenver.us. You know, we have an opportunity coming up here in April in regards to the City Summit of the Americas. Denver is going to host it. They don't even know. They're going to go on a world stage and start doing that humble bragging. First woman mayor, whatever color, whatever her sexual appetite is, and you know whatever laws they passed. And they're showing themselves as the most ignorant group of politicians in the entire history of the United States government. That's sad, folks, and it all happened on February 6th. At an emergency hearing in Denver District Court under Judge Andrew Luxon. And I've been, like I said, I waited 12 years to finally get somebody to admit that the Spear Amendment exists. And it happened. And it was City Attorney Michelle Horn who said, and I quote, "We haven't enforced that law in years." So she either just moved to Denver and she looked it up and said, oh, we haven't enforced that in years. It's really decades, folks. And my argument, if you look at the case, which is 2023 CV 54, you'll see the way I wrote that, it's in code. And they all jumped on it like a bunch of dogs in heat, man. And I saved Denver's future if they have to do tough love. They're going to have to write the prescription to get rid of all these people out, man. They're the new HR crowd. They're going to have to write Marcus Giavanni in for mayor. And they need to tell everybody. Because it doesn't look good for Denver, no matter if you got a snowplowing red pig with lips doing it. Oh my God, sucks through a straw. When I saw that commercial with Kelly driving a snowplow, big fucking deal. I mean, the kids are laughing at her right now. To me, kids are 18, 20-year-old. They're laughing. And these, because see, they're old. And see, they think they can still snowball Buttercup the same bullshit she's been bullshitting this town, force feeding them her pork, man. Damn, and I thought I had a big head, man. Her head is huge. I wonder if she hit it on the snowplow.